Welcome back to another episode of Organizing Tune-Ups. I'm your host, Jessica Littman, and we are going to be breaking down big organizing concepts into small bite-sized chunks you can do every day for 5 to 15 minutes. This episode is all about seasonal cleaning and decluttering. Now, it's that time of year. Weather's starting to get a little chilly. We're getting ready for the holidays. And we're starting to think about like cleaning, decluttering, organizing because people are coming over and you're going to be busy with holiday stuff. And I know typically like the organizing piece doesn't always fall with the cleaning piece, but I want you to try and put the two together because when you kind of streamline your organizing based on the seasons, it's going to help you kind of remove the excess before life gets crazy, which then calms that mental clutter that typically piles up right about now. So the first thing we have to talk about is scheduling your cleaning and decluttering. Waiting until the last minute is what's going to cause a lot of unnecessary stress and a lot of like kind of cluttered thoughts. You're going to feel like there's too much to do. So schedule a time to clean and declutter. And with that cleaning and decluttering, you could make it like a micro declutter and a micro clean. So what I mean by that is taking like 10 to 15 minutes because you're cleaning maybe 15. You could go a little longer if you have the time, but just at least 15 minutes. And go through like one particular area that people will see. So maybe go through all of the kitchen counters. Spend 15 minutes to like deep clean the counters and remove any clutter that's on there. Find a different home for it. Then if you know you are going to be using kitchen, or then if you know you're going to be like going through holiday items, as you put up those holiday items, clean the shelves as you're decorating, and then declutter your holiday items before they even go up, because if you aren't going to put it up, then why are you keeping it? And so using those small moments to clean and declutter is going to help with the seasonal cleaning. Also, focus on one room at a time instead of the entire house. Nobody's going to be up in your bedroom. The kids are going to be probably running around in the kids' rooms. But does that really matter? Focus on the rooms that actually matter and then clean and declutter those spaces. And just do one room at a time instead of focusing on all the rooms and you have one day to do all of this. So if you know you're going to have guests, focus on the guest room, then the guest bathroom or the bathroom that they'll be using. Focus on the one bathroom that people will be coming in if you're having a party. Focus on the dining room if people are going to be dining in there. Focus on removing clutter from the living room, dusting that area by really getting specific into that one area that you are going to be like living in or showcasing or having the party in. Then it will reduce that mental clutter, feeling like you have to clear all the clutter before an event or the holiday season. Also, create a donate and sell bag, like one for each. So a donate bag and a sell bag. Because as you're doing these micro declutters and micro cleanings, you're going to find things that you aren't going to want to keep. So figure out where you're going to put them. If you're going through your closet and you're like, okay, I don't like these clothes, they don't fit me anymore, put them in the donate or sell basket or bag as soon as you take them out of your closet. And then make sure to sell early in the season for the seasonal clothes. This is what I found is really beneficial to move the things out of your home or to get the most money for your clothing is to sell at the start of the season. So a lot of consignment shops look for clothing either a season or like a season ahead or like at the very beginning of the season. So right about now, a lot of consignment stores could be taking clothes from this season. So go through your clothes and go consign them now, so you aren't worried about like, oh, they aren't taking my sweaters because it's December. And so now I'm stuck with all these sweaters for a whole other year that are just going to be cluttered for that time. So use this time now to remove the seasonal items that are people are probably starting to look for, and just be ahead of the game when it comes to selling and donating seasonal items. Also, clean the space and then put items back so that you ensure that your entire space that you just organized and decluttered is totally clean. This includes closets and like the corners of the closets where clothes typically hang. Make sure to like get those dust bunnies before you hang anything back. Clean the rods in the closets, dust shelves, maybe like dust or clean off any mirrors that might be used as decoration throughout your house. And then by just doing a big clean as you are decluttering is going to help so much. So I also recommend seasonally doing this. So yes, right now it's about time for the holidays, but as spring starts to hit, do this again, but not in the same areas. Look seasonally to the areas that you actually use, and then those are the areas you should hit. And then by the end of the year, so full 4 seasons, you will have hit every space in your home because you are decluttering and cleaning those spaces as you go. So my list, like what I use in the fall, I typically go through and do like a fall clean. So I will go through our kitchen and kind of like move out our kind of like grilling and pool stuff and swap it out for more baking and well, it's a lot of baking. It's a lot of baking. So basically all our baking stuff, now that I'm thinking about it. So in our kitchen, I kind of focus on that. In the closets, we swap out summer clothes for fall, winter clothes. We go through a lot of our papers because the school year is starting. So we focus on a lot of papers from the previous year. And then as the holiday season hits, we do a lot of toys and seasonal decor in our storage rooms. And then spring hits, so it is garages and it is outdoor spaces. And then in the summer, it is a lot of like our guest room and bathrooms, that kind of stuff. And so just knowing how to use the seasons to declutter and then do deep cleans as you are decluttering, you're going to hit all the spaces in your house as you go through it. So if you liked this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Sign up for Organizing Tune-Ups emails so you never miss an update. I will see you in the next one.